Hey, seventh graders, another short explanation video over here on what you just watched with those two videos. So the Einsatzgruppen, as the Germans advanced into the Soviet Union, these special task forces would follow the advancing army, and these were the SS death squads that were headed by Heinrich Himmler, and they carried out the mass genocide of Slavs and especially Jews. Because remember, it was the Nazis' goal to clear this space of undesirables for the German people to move into and live. In the first year of the war with the Soviet Union, 1941, the Einsatzgruppen were responsible for the mass execution of around 2 million people. Just picture that, everybody. 2 million people dead, innocent people from these Einsatzgruppen task forces. And most of it was mass execution through just mass firing squads. They take these people out to a remote area, have them dig a giant ditch like you see here, and then they would shoot the people who just dug the ditch and cover up these mass graves. Another pretty horrific way that they would kill people is they would have these gas trucks where they would force Jews and other people into the back of these trucks, and they built these trucks to where the exhaust vents were pushed in to the backs of these, so people would suffocate from exhaust. Um, as time went on, everybody, not that you feel bad for these soldiers at all, but as time went on, there was various reports of these soldiers just being very traumatized from having to carry out these mass executions. And these soldiers weren't stupid. I mean, yes, they were brainwashed, but they're still killing people. The mental effect that has on them. And that's why eventually they went from these mass executions, like you see here, to what's called the final solution. So senior Nazi officials met at the start of 1942 at the Wannsee Conference, is what it was called, to discuss what they called the Jewish question. Reinhard Heydrich here, pictured here, this was Himmler's like second in command. He was like the second most powerful man in the SS. Outlined the plan for Jews to be rounded up and sent to extermination camps in occupied Poland. So there was talk of setting up basically a colony for Jews, whether that was going to be in what is now Israel, or there were even talks of after the war having a colony of Jews in Madagascar, the island. But they decided to instead move to extermination, take care of what they considered to be a problem once and for all. And it was after this after this conference that the concentration camp started to build extermination facilities, which became the gas chambers. And just two maps to show you here, everybody. This one isn't as clear, but you can see in the key Germany over here, and you can see the swastika just indicates concentration camps. The skull and crossbones indicate where the extermination camps were, and as you can see, they were primarily in Poland. Here's a better picture to show you. Again, a lot of the concentration camps in Germany, the death camps were in Poland. That's because the Nazis didn't want the stink, so to speak, in their own backyard. So Monday, you're going to learn about how Jews were transported. But what I'd like you to do now is please just please just answer those discussion questions. So thanks, guys, and have a great weekend.